If there's one dish you'll find on the menu of most Indian restaurants, it's chicken biryani. Today, I'll show you how to make the perfect chicken biryani, and if you follow the video step by step, I assure you that you'll be making restaurant quality biryani or better in half the time. Namaste and welcome to Flavors of Home with Resh. Cook along with me, and if you enjoy the recipe, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You know, I love using my Instant Pot. It's all about the basics of making a perfect biryani every time. And once you start making biryani this way, you might never go back. Let's get started. The first and most important part of any good biryani is the crispy fried onion known as barista. So let's make that first. I've peeled and cut each onion into half, then slice them lengthwise into medium thickness, just like this. Once they're sliced up, separate the onion layers with your fingers. This step is really important as it helps fry them evenly and become wonderfully crisp. Let's make the barista. I've heated some oil to about 135 degrees Celsius, warm but not too hot. If the oil is too hot, the onions will brown quickly without turning crisp. Add the sliced onions in small batches, just enough so the oil covers them. Don't overcrowd the pan or they'll steam instead of frying. Let's start on a high flame for a minute or two, then reduce the heat. The secret here is patience. Onions have a lot of moisture, and that needs to slowly evaporate before they turn beautifully crisp. Fry gently for 15 to 20 minutes until they turn a lovely light golden brown. Once you reach that stage, lower the flame. They can easily burn. Remember, the onions will continue to cook even after you take them out of the oil, so stop when they're just golden. As soon as they reach that perfect color, quickly remove the onions from the oil. Use a slotted spoon to drain off the excess oil, then spread the onions out on a paper towel. Use a fork to separate and spread them so they cool evenly. You could even dab gently with another paper towel on top. As they rest for 5 to 6 minutes, you'll notice the color deepening slightly and they'll become perfectly crispy. Our beautiful homemade barista is ready. A great biryani begins with a perfect blend of spices. Let me show you how easy it is to make your own biryani masala. Heat a pan on low flame. Add in 2 tablespoons of whole coriander seeds, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 2 tablespoons of green cardamom, 8 to 10 cinnamon sticks, 1 tablespoon of whole black peppercorn, 6 to 8 dried red chilies, 7 to 8 bay leaves, 1 tablespoon of fennel seeds, and 1 tablespoon of cloves. Gently roast the spices on low heat to release all their beautiful aromas. Keep stirring so they don't burn. Once you smell that aroma, add in 1 tablespoon of dried fenugreek leaves or kasuri methi. Give it a light mix so the methi releases its earthy fragrance, then transfer the whole mixture to a bowl so they can cool down. Transfer them into a coffee grinder or pestle and mortar, and then grate in half of a nutmeg, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and a pinch of salt. These little touches really bring out the depth and warmth in our biryani masala. Grind everything together, not too fine. We're looking for a slightly coarse texture, so even a few bits of the whole spices remain. That's perfectly fine. And there it is, our home-style biryani masala is ready. You can store this masala in an airtight container and easily use it for 2 to 3 months. Now friends, let's get the chicken ready. I used washed and dried bone-in drumsticks. You can use thighs or a mix of both. Just avoid boneless chicken as the bones add lovely flavor to the biryani. Next, take a sharp knife and score the thickest parts of the chicken legs with a few shallow cuts. These cuts help the marinade penetrate deep into the meat. Then cut or remove the tendon near the joint. As I'm showing here, this small step makes a big difference. Cutting the tendons helps improve the texture of the chicken once it's cooked, making it softer and easier to eat. To this, add 2 tablespoons of salt, the juice of 1 lemon, 4 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, 1 tablespoon of crushed green chilies, 2 tablespoons of Kashmiri red chili powder. Please adjust the proportions. Half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, 1.5 tablespoons of the biryani masala we made earlier. To this, I'm adding 3 tablespoons of the oil we used to fry the onions. Now massage the chicken pieces with all these wonderful spices. Now at this stage, I'm going to cover the bowl, place it in the refrigerator to marinate overnight. If you're marinating overnight, it's best to do so without adding the blended yogurt and barista. This helps keep the chicken fresh and prevents the yogurt from breaking it down too much. Here's my chicken that I marinated overnight, ready to go. I'm adding 200 milliliters of yogurt. Please whisk the yogurt nicely before adding it so it coats the chicken evenly. Once whisked, pour the yogurt onto the spiced chicken. Next, I'm adding the barista, those beautifully crispy fried onions we prepared earlier. I'm using about 80% of the barista here and saving the rest for the layering of the biryani. Along with that, I added 1 potato, completely optional, but it soaks up the lovely flavors and tastes delicious. Finally, add a handful of freshly chopped coriander leaves, which bring a burst of freshness and color to the marinade. Give one last mix to coat the chicken with the yogurt, barista, and fresh coriander before we cook. Now, let's heat up the Instant Pot using the saute mode. Once it's nice and hot, add about 2 tablespoons of ghee. That lovely aroma will fill your kitchen right away. When the ghee is ready, gently adding your chicken pieces. Don't stir right away. Let them sear on high heat for about 3 to 4 minutes so they get beautiful golden color. After about 3 minutes, gently flip the chicken pieces over and let the other side brown. Sprinkle a little salt to taste. After that, cover the pot, turn off the saute mode, and let's pressure cook for 5 minutes. This will cook the chicken about 85 to 90%. The rest will finish cooking once we layer the rice later. While the chicken is cooking, let's prepare our saffron milk. Just a few strands of saffron, crush them lightly, mix them into 2 to 3 tablespoons of warm milk. Set it aside to infuse. It will give the biryani that beautiful golden color and gentle fragrance. Now the chicken is about 85% cooked and the potatoes are nice and soft. It's time to start layering the rice. You can see how cutting the tendons earlier helped the chicken soften beautifully without falling off the bone. It'll finish cooking perfectly in the next stage. I've washed the basmati rice 3 to 4 times until the water ran clear, soaked it for 1 hour and completely drained off all the water. To layer the biryani, first spread the chicken in the bottom of the pan nicely, and then now we're adding in the rice in an even layer over the chicken. Next, layer in the crispy barista that we had saved earlier. Sprinkle over a pinch of our homemade biryani masala. After doing that, add some freshly chopped coriander leaves for that extra freshness, and then drizzle over that saffron infused milk, letting those golden streaks run through the rice. Now pour in about 3/4 cup of hot water, or just enough to cover the rice. This helps the rice cook perfectly soft and fluffy. Now it's time for the final cooking. Gently close the lid, seal the Instant Pot, cook on high pressure for just 5 minutes. Then let it release naturally for another 10 minutes before opening. This short cooking time is all you need to bring everything together. Now friends, once you open that lid, you'll be greeted with this pot of something so delicious and so very pretty. Just look at that beautiful biryani, fluffy rice, juicy tender chicken, and those lovely golden potatoes. And there's even a little technique to serve it. Take a flat spoon, gently loosen the rice from the top, slowly working your way down. You'll see that some grains are white, some yellow, and a few deep golden. That's exactly a perfect biryani should look like. Each grain is separate, soft, and full of flavor, and look, nothing's sticking to the bottom. You can remove the bones before serving, but honestly, you don't need to. The meat's just falling off. My friends, I'm telling you, this is how a perfect biryani should look, and you'll be so proud to serve it to your family and friends. I hope you enjoyed this instant pot chicken biryani recipe. Please give it a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Oh, and before you go, please don't forget to check out the videos that are linked on the screen. I've shared also a simple raita recipe that goes perfectly with biryani. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.